Here's another beginner-friendly handheld gaming console. It looks like a PSV, but is a PSP powerhouse. Overall, like the Odin Mini, it's very compact and lightweight. And then there's NEOGEO's second-generation controller. Beyond providing all the expected features, it surprisingly integrates a screen and even heart rate detection capabilities. Today, we're taking a look at two brand new products from NEOGEO, a cutting-edge handheld gaming console that bears a striking resemblance to the Sony PSV, and their impressive flagship controller. I'll do a quick unboxing and first impressions. Expect a detailed review later. The overall look is quite distinctive. It comes with a screen, and quite surprisingly, it even includes a heart rate sensor. First, let's get it powered on for everyone to take a look at. It's a bit of a disappointment that there's no gaming function. Otherwise, playing games on this small 2.5-inch screen would have been quite nice. Let's first take a look at its overall external appearance and how it presents itself, giving us an initial impression. It employs a micro-switch button design which results in the A, B, X, Y buttons having a slightly firmer and more deliberate press sensation. This unit boasts two-stage triggers providing a remarkably crisp button feel, and the linear triggers also offer a satisfyingly smooth travel. The left side seam is impeccably controlled, almost imperceptible. However, the right side seam is noticeably wider, large enough to easily slip a small fingernail into, which is a slight cosmetic imperfection. The magnetic faceplate can be easily swapped for DIY customization. The joystick is a TMR, and the directional buttons on the D-pad offer a truly fantastic, very responsive tactile feel when pressed. It's quite pleasant to use. There's an internal button test, and you can also hear the button sounds at the same time. The dual action triggers, even on the short travel setting, also provide a micro switch bottom out feedback, which is something I really appreciate. Over here you'll find a heart rate sensor. It monitors our heart rate in real time. If you play for extended periods or get overly excited, it'll actually give you an alert. It's quite a remarkable health monitoring feature, wouldn't you say? The back buttons also have a decent feel. They're quite good too. For a compact premium controller priced at nearly 300 Yen, I believe it really lacks a rubberized grip. That singular addition would substantially elevate its overall sense of quality and premium craftsmanship, truly making it feel much better. Among the product accessories, you'll find an instruction manual, a charging cable, a very sturdy handle bracket, and two high-rise joysticks, along with a 2.4G receiver. This entire package feels incredibly well built and robust. And now for my gaming experience summary. For a small flagship controller under 300 Yen, it has everything you'd expect from a domestic multi-mode, multi-platform controller, including linear triggers, a TMR joystick, dual action triggers, and full mechanical buttons. The feel and appearance are quite similar to the Phasey controller I have. The magnetic transparent shell allows for DIY, and the grip window showing the vibration motor is quite interesting. In terms of hardware, it already covers most of the features of a flagship controller. This controller, with its 2.5-inch HD IPS large screen, enables us to quickly configure almost all of its functions. It's paired with a massive 2000 mAh battery, truly the largest I've ever had in a controller. It's a bit of a pity that you can't play games on such a large screen. What a tremendous waste. Finally, there's the interesting heart rate monitoring. I've never seen a health option on a controller before. Ideally, with real-time monitoring enabled, it could prevent us from long periods of overexertion during gaming. It's a pretty creative little feature, I guess. Next up, we're going to unbox NEOGEO's fantastic brand new entry-level handheld gaming console. I would say this is one of their mid to low-end products, making it quite suitable for beginners who are just starting out with gaming or similar activities. This time I picked the retro grey colour scheme. Honestly, I think the black one would have looked even better, more like the PSV. Regarding the accessories, they're quite straightforward. Let's begin by examining the external appearance. It features a traditional layout that bears a striking resemblance to the PSV, though a black faceplate would undoubtedly enhance its visual appeal even further, making it truly pop. At the bottom, you've got dual speakers, a TF card slot, and a conveniently centered 3.5mm headphone jack. Up top, we have the shoulder buttons, and their tactile feel is really excellent. The clickiness of the micro switches is absolutely spot on. In fact, it's perfectly precise. The charging port doesn't have a video output function. You'll also find the power restart button and the volume controls. This thing must be fanless, as I don't feel any fan spinning at all. The back's design is quite streamlined too. It's a bit of a pity that these two areas weren't made into rubber pads, honestly. It's equipped with a 5.5-inch 1280 by 720p 16 by 9 IPS screen, a 5000 mAh battery, and it's running a T618 with 3GB of RAM and 64GB of storage. Most of you probably know that the T618's performance is good enough for games like PSP's God of War, but it'll struggle quite a bit with other PS2 and PSV games. Only a limited selection of games will run smoothly on it. Its streaming decode rate is also just average, so as an entry-level device, it is indeed perfect for PSP gamers. The fluidity of the built-in front-end system is perfectly adequate, and it comes equipped with its own filter and mask features, which is quite impressive for a device of this caliber, really offering a comprehensive user experience right out of the box. Its parallel layout delivers an outstanding hand feel, and the conductive rubber buttons are truly top tier, making them some of the best on the market. The ABXY buttons feature moderate key travel and rebound, providing ample space for pivoting. The micro switches are incredibly crisp, requiring very little actuation force. The overall hand feel is definitely phenomenal. This is definitely going to be a fantastic experience. Let's definitely play another round, shall we? Okay, that's interesting. I think I understand now. It feels incredibly comfortable, and the tactile feedback from the buttons is absolutely outstanding. Right now I'm playing God of War for PS2 on the T618. The speed is still at 100%, but it's experiencing a substantial amount of frame skipping, which significantly impacts the fluidity of the gameplay experience. This is a noticeable issue that hinders smooth performance despite the full speed, and it's quite bothersome for an enjoyable gaming session. Basically, if you want to play it well, you'll need to buy one of Laojo's T820 or 8300 devices. Then we have this large screen, which is truly excellent for playing GBA games. In pixel-perfect mode, the surrounding mask effect is quite impressive, and the clarity remains consistently excellent, with a significantly spacious viewing area. Let's take another look at God of War on the PSP, shall we? You can use the on-demand acceleration feature at any time you wish. It's super convenient to access, and once you open it up, you will immediately notice the impressive features and capabilities it offers. You can easily navigate and operate it. With the multiplied resolution already set, you can see it handles PSP games very easily. The T618 chip's performance is roughly equivalent to a Snapdragon 660, and the bottom joystick layout is also well suited for retro-nostalgic PSP games. After a brief hands-on experience, it's quite good to consider it a perfect replacement for a PSP. It keeps Laojo's good build and feel from his mid-range models, great for new users on a budget. As for it looking like a PSV but not being able to play PSV games well, we'll just have to look forward to its Pro version. Alright, that concludes this quick unboxing of the two new products. If there's anything you'd like tested in detail, please leave a comment. I'll enjoy them over the holiday and then share a more detailed experience.